Mr. Kennedy Osando Samani, Sub-County Police Commander, Wajir East, within Wajir County, here in Wajir Town. I want to say that today we had a crackdown, majorly on the enforcement of the traffic rules and the regulations. Of late, within Wajir Town, there has been issues here and there concerning tinted motor vehicles. A study that we have carried out, it has revealed that most of these tinted motor vehicles, or motor vehicles with tint, they are used in commission of various offenses. Among them, the transportation of aliens from one point to the other. You see, when it is tinted and it's carrying aliens inside, you are not able to see who is carried inside. So they'll carry aliens from one point to another point to facilitate their movement to where they want to go. And this is an offense according to the law. Another area where they are commonly used is the trafficking of drugs. Usually somebody could use a tinted motor vehicle to easily transport drugs, armored traffic trucks. Most of these vehicles have been arrested and they are being dealt with in the court of laws. And of late, we have come to discover that most of the defilement cases and rape cases, they are committed, the scene is a motor vehicle that is tinted. We have had about 2 to 3 cases. We have arrested these motor vehicles, and it is very clear that the motor vehicle is totally tinted. You can't see what is happening inside. And another area where they are commonly used, we have a few recent cases. It's the transportation of contraband goods. We have intercepted a few vehicles here and there, and mostly we find them transporting contraband goods. But at the end of it, you find that the vehicle is totally tinted. You can't see what is inside. And another area is most of these vehicles, more especially the taxis that operate within Wajir Town, most of them are driven by underage people. People who have not reached 18 years. People who doesn't have a driving license. It doesn't have even an ID card. So when the motor vehicle is tinted, you can't see who is driving. He will just pass by you and go to wherever. And even if you try to stop this person, he will not stop. So these are among the many offenses that are being committed by motor vehicles that are tinted within Wajir Town. So it became a concern. And then we were looking at the relevant law. The relevant law, that is the traffic law, does not allow a motor vehicle to be driven, to be used on the road when it is tinted. In any case, when you bought the vehicle, it was not tinted. It's your own undertaking to tint the motor vehicle contrary to the traffic laws. Even as from the crackdown that we have done, it was cutting across. Nobody has been spared. No vehicle has been arrested and released. All of them have gone to court. And at the end of the day, we are going to counter-check to make sure that each and every vehicle's owner, a driver, has stepped in court. My closing remarks is that let's not allow our motor vehicles to be used in commission of offenses. Because when somebody, I want to believe that when somebody buys a motor vehicle, I buy a motor vehicle with a reason and a purpose. If it is a private motor vehicle, use it prudently use it for domestic or for leisure. That's a private motor vehicle. If it's a public motor vehicle, it's a taxi, use it for taxi business. But now, you see, even when we were arresting those motor vehicles that were found in the commission of offenses, some of them were private. That's why we are saying we are cracking on all the motor vehicles. And we're not doing that because offenses have been committed. No, we are doing that. We are actually enforcing the traffic law. So my concern to the people is that use your motor vehicle for the purpose in which you use it. If you are operating a taxi, operate a taxi and restrict yourself. Don't allow your motor vehicle to be used in a commission of an offense. For instance, you allow your motor vehicle to be used in raping, in dividing a young girl. That is very bad. So we should ask ourselves a question: are we doing the right thing? Even in this business of taxi, are we doing the right thing? And lastly, when you buy a vehicle worth thousands and thousands of money, 500 and above, up to 1 million, then you just give your son, your brother's son, who doesn't have an ID, who doesn't have a driving license, to drive that vehicle on the road. And maybe you don't even put their insurance. You put a vehicle of 1M, insurance is some few cents, you don't put insurance, then you allow the vehicle to be driven on the road by somebody who doesn't have a driving license, by somebody who has not reached 18 years. So these are the things. Let's be concerned of what we are doing. And let's help one another in capping down crimes. And let's employ what we call community policing. Community policing is that partnership between the people and the police officers, giving information to the police officers to eradicate crime from society, so that society can live peacefully without fear. That is my concern to the people.